things that I think makes Kinkaid Library special is we have three. And we also have wonderful librarians in the other divisions working at each level.
One of the things that is needed to have an excellent library program is to make sure that we have all the professionals to fulfill that need. And every one of the librarians that we have at Kinkaid is an essential part of our library program.
All of the librarians really love to interact with the students. So Mr. Rovell in the archives, Ms. Snow, she actually creates all of the digital things that you see, so like cataloging of the books, that sort of thing, getting it ready for people to be able to check out.
Being in the library is one of the best places at Kinkaid because we have the privilege of seeing all of our students and we get to spend time with them for year after year. In the lower school we get them for 6 years and we get to watch them grow as learners, as readers, as curious kids.
How are we impacting student learning? So it's always thinking back to the student. You know, what are the students going to take away from the library experience? What are they going to take away from the materials that we have in here? When I first came into the library, I really didn't understand how much support the libraries had from our parent community, and it's really, really fabulous.
Parent support is really an essential piece to the success of our program. We have an incredibly high circulation rate because we're a community of readers, and it would be an impossibility for us to support all of those readers and all of their needs without our amazing parent volunteers.
During COVID, we didn't have our volunteers and we really, really felt it. So that's another, I think, exceptional thing about Kinkaid is just the support that we have from the parents who come in and really donate their time with us.
We work with students one-on-one, almost on a daily basis to find resources, but then we have classes that come, or we'll actually go to the classroom and we teach students how to search the databases, how to narrow down their keywords.
We work with the teachers a lot to connect with the curriculum. That's one of our major roles, of course, is to support what are the teachers doing.
I think that that's one of the gifts of Kinkaid is having two library professionals who are teaching information skills, which is learning to read, reading to learn, accessing different points of information, critically looking at that information, extracting that information.
We focus a lot on research databases and teaching students how to find information that's authoritative, that you can evaluate and figure out, is this something that I'm going to use for this project or this purpose?
Traditional books are a large part of our learning to read and our reading to learn, but we also are teaching our lower school students how to access that in a digital format. We do have some digital platforms for our ebooks, but we also teach our students how to navigate databases so that they have those skills as they are moving up to middle school and upper school.
What makes it special, particularly for upper school, is the resources that we have and the ability to provide students with college-level resources, even in high school.
Every day there's one moment where we see a student, wherever they are developmentally, having that light bulb go on and connect with either a story, whether it's like enjoying a story or finding a series that they love.
Really is heartwarming for us, and we love when we can not only do the research aspect, but definitely finding readers, because we realize students should be lifelong readers.
If you find the right book for the right child in that moment, it can really turn them on to reading. I think kids are always going to engage with libraries, and part of the reason for that is I think, especially in publishing, things are changing a lot. A lot of kids can see themselves in the books that are here now, and I know with our collection we're very mindful of that, of what we're selecting and purchasing.
It's founded on information science, but it doesn't work unless there is a connection between people, right? And that's what we are working so hard at building in our lower school library, in the Jack and Eve Family Library, is making those connections happen. Right? The science is the foundation, the connections is the important piece.
Mirrors, windows, and sliding glass doors. And it's the whole idea that you can see yourself mirrored in a story, You can look into other worlds, and then in some cases you can pass through into those worlds yourself, and maybe it might change the way you think about something, or it might reinforce what you already believe. But I think story is a way for students to connect with the world and start to really think about who they are, where they're going, or where they are right now, and that's what the beauty of the books is. And so I think kids are going to absolutely continue to come here to the library.